All right, so let's go ahead and get started with your notes. So today's the same topic as yesterday, proportional relationships, except today it is with equations. So recall from yesterday, in what form are proportional relationships written? So remember yesterday we talked about our equation for proportional relationships, and we said it was y equals mx or y equals kx. Because remember that m and that k mean the same thing. They are both the constant. Okay. So then we talk about our variables. X is the blank variable and y is the blank variable. So which ones are dependent and are independent? Okay. So if you said X is our independent, you are correct. And Y is the dependent. Remember, because remember the Y is going to depend on the X. Yes. Okay. And then K represents the what? Well, I told you when we wrote our equation, K represents the constant. Okay. And then it's not on here, but another thing to remember is that proportional relationships go through the origin and form a straight line, remember? And that was on our notes from yesterday, so you can use that to reference, okay? If you need to pause the video, you can pause the video and then continue. So let's go ahead and label the different parts of our equation. So y equals mx. So we said the y. So y is our what variable? So from the previous slide, it is our dependent variable. Sorry, not independent. Dependent. Because it depends on the x. So the x is your independent, meaning the x does not depend on anything. And then last but not least, you have your m, which is your constant. Okay? And remember, it can also be referred to as your k. If you need to pause the video to finish copying, go ahead and pause it. If not, continue. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our example. So let's go ahead and get started. This is our we do. It says Michael's car can travel 25 miles on 1 gallon of gas. The cost of gas is 3.75 per gallon. Write an equation that could be used to calculate the total cost of gas, y, based on the number of miles traveled, x. Okay? So we need to write our equation, and so our equation is going to be y equals, I'm going to change the color so we can see it, mx, okay? Not k, x, sorry. Okay. So we have 25 miles for 1 gallon and 375 per gallon. So which of those is the one that's going to happen continuously or happen more than once, okay? So if you said 375, it is correct. So that means you're multiplying 375 by the x. Okay. Hold on. I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. Because here it tells you, if you read, it says cost of gas y by the number of miles traveled x. So you're going to have y equals mx. So if the cost of gas is y, that means that your total is going to be